What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Journey Drive. My name is Sam, and this is my car collection, if you can call it a collection. Before we go on chasing the new goals and challenges for year 2025, I kind of wanted to take an inventory of where we are starting. So I have to say I am lucky to have 6 cars. I'm starting this year with 6 cars. One of them is for my wife, it's not mine, but nonetheless, it's still part of our car collection. There is one more car that is not here, that's my truck, but I'll show you what I have. I'll tell you the plans I have for them. Hopefully they will survive 2025, but we'll see. So let's start with our FX35. This was my wife's car. We have owned it for like 12 years now, but it started to develop some issue, and it was also a little bit impractical with our new baby. So we had to buy her a new car. Instead of selling it, I decided to use it as my daily driver. And the reason is it has a very nice interior with heated and cooled seats. I still have room for 4. It has 300 horsepower. It has 4-wheel drive. And I think the VQ sounds pretty good. And the reason I haven't sold it is because it's worth nothing. It's worth about $6,000. So the Elise, this is my newest addition. I just bought it about 4 months ago. I'm still learning the in and outs of the car, but so far I like the Elise. It's the best driver's car you can get for, well, under $50K. These are like $40,000 now. This is a 2005 Elise in British racing green. It has a tan interior, power windows, and a little bit of sound deadening. It has a lot of potential, and I want to create a little bit of memories with this car. So this car will be here for year 2025. The next car on the list is my beautiful Alfa Romeo 4C. This is my baby. I bought this car thinking that I'll own it for 1 year and then I'll sell it and buy the Elise. But since owning it, I have fallen in love with this car. This has stage 1 tune. It has around 280 horsepower and around 310 pound-feet of torque for a car that weighs only 2,500 pounds. It's a lot of fun to drive even in traffic because you get to hear all the drama. You get to hear the turbo, you get to hear the wastegate, the engine, the exhaust. This car involves you in the driving. I know the Elise is more engaging car to drive. This is more fun car to drive. This is a rare one because it has a carbon fiber roof, carbon fiber mirrors, it has a carbon fiber spoiler, acropovic exhaust. So the options on this makes it quite rare. The carbon fiber roof was only offered in 2017 and 2018. And then the acropovic exhaust was kind of expensive, was $3,000. So a lot of people did not option for it. So it's kind of rare to get this combination of the carbon fiber roof and the acropovic exhaust. And for that reason, I'm willing to hold on to it a little bit longer, but we'll see what the future holds. For now, the market is a little bit soft. I think this car is worth about $45,000. And now let's move on to the OG. This is my 1972 Datsun 240Z. It has 1JZ twin turbo swap and also a Toyota transmission, around 300 horsepower and 300 pound-feet of torque, and a car that weighs around 2,700 pounds. I love the 1JZ, that straight 6. It sounds good, it's smooth. These cars are just appreciating in value right now. I think I only paid $12,000 for this thing, and if I fixed it properly, it could be worth well over $30,000. But for now, in this form, the way it is, I think it's only worth around $20,000. But I have done some things to it. I did BC coilovers, speed heart gauges. It has some recolor seats. I redid the interior, so it looks a little bit nicer than the first time I got it. And the reason I have had this car for so long, for over 5 years, is because it was a lot of fun for $12,000. I could not get another replacement for that kind of money because after COVID, all the prices went up. It was a lot of fun until the 4C came up, and the 4C is just a little bit well put together. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart. When I push this thing, I feel like it's going to fall apart. It still needs work, like I need new brakes. It leaks a little bit of oil. But to tell you the truth, I don't know if this car will actually be here at the end of 2025. If I'm grabbing the keys to drive a car for fun, I think I'll start with the 4C, and then the second car will be the Elise, and this will be the third car that I grab the keys for. For that reason, I think its fun has been replaced by other cars, and I might be selling it in year 2025. So this is a 2024 Infiniti QX60. It's our last addition. The QX60 is a family-oriented car. It does have a capability to sit 7 with 3 rows of seating, but we opted for captain seats in the middle. It does have very nice interior with quilted leather, heated seats, massaging seats. This thing, we got it at a huge discount because Nissan and Infiniti, they are in a lot of trouble. And they also gave us a very nice interest rate of around 1.9%. But it still has 300 horsepower, 4-wheel drive, and it has all the modern safety technology. So this car is not going anywhere. It will be here as our family car. All right, guys, almost at the end of the video, but I did not mention my daily driver, or it used to be my daily driver until we bought my wife a new car. So I got the hand-me-down with that FX35. But my Honda Ridgeline is a 2006 Honda Ridgeline. It's a truck that I have used for everything. I have used it to tow this car and other cars I had previously. It's very handy. I have abused it quite a bit, but it never lets me down. So that's why that truck is still here. I have thought about upgrading it and getting a nicer truck, but I'm not really a truck guy. I'm more of a sport car guy. So I don't see the point of upgrading it if it's doing almost everything I ask it to do. That Ridgeline is probably worth about $6,000. As you can see, my daily drivers are worth relatively nothing. The Ridgeline is $6,000. The FX35 about $7,000 or $8,000. But in total, I think my toys are worth about $80,000 to $100,000. Which make me wonder, what can I do with $100,000 if I were to sell them? I have to see. We have to see what happens at the end of the year or around the summertime.